First, big thank you to Tony DeSanti and Derek Guest for putting together that video. You know, watching those moments and hearing from people who mean so much to me reminded me just how lucky I am to have you all in my life. This evening feels surreal in so many ways. To everyone who's walked even a single step of this road with me, I want to say thank you, and I am grateful. To my fellow inductees, sharing this honor with you is one of the greatest privileges of my career. My story in this business began in 1977 when a knee injury ended my hockey dreams. And suddenly, I began my career as a summer receptionist at WNBC, sneaking into the control room after hours. That experience sparked my passion for live TV. Early in my career, I was fortunate to have mentors who saw potential in me. Marv Albert, Dick Schaap, and Ginny Sipe taught me the importance of details, preparation, and professionalism, while Mike Weissman, Don Ohlmeyer, Jeff Mason, Steve Bornstein, and especially Dick Ebersol provided guidance and opportunities that shaped my career. In late '92, Dick Ebersol introduced me to Gary Bettman. I found myself in a dream job at the NHL, being mentored by Gary and working side by side with Steve Solomon to build NHL Broadcasting from the ground up. Those unforgettable years, launching NHL Productions and growing the league's national television presence, remain among the most rewarding and meaningful of my career. In 2000, I joined the New Jersey Devils, chasing my Stanley Cup dream, and in 2003, that dream became a reality. Actually, the morning after we won, I carried the cup into my office very early in the morning, set it on my desk, and stared at it in awe. One of those rare moments in life that's truly unforgettable. In 2004, Mark Shapiro, an old and dear friend, reconnected me with Steve Bornstein, who asked me to come and join the NFL to lead the broadcasting department and help them launch NFL Network. I introduced flexible scheduling with my close and best friend, Howard Katz. That was a privilege I'll never forget. In 2016, partnering with a really close friend, Joe Cohen and Scott Beers, they both reignited my passion for this business as we built a thriving and successful production company at The Switch. With Joe's lead and Scott's oomph, so to speak, creating high-impact content for some of our most valued broadcast partners was a lot of fun. Today, I'm fortunate once again to collaborate with my NHL colleagues, including Steve Mayer, Peter Del Giaco, and a bunch of others, launching innovative content and the NHL Broadcast Training Camp, which builds on the work I began at the NFL. Working alongside such talented, driven leaders in my career reignites my passion for this industry and underscores the power of teamwork. None of this is possible without my family. The older I get, the clearer the message. Trophies and titles will fade, but the time you share with those you love lasts forever. Valerie, my wife of 46 years, you are the heartbeat of our family. I can't cry because it's $100 if I do that, so I can't. Every late night missed dinner and red-eye flight was worth it because I was coming home to you. Your strength, grace, and love are the real awards of my life. Greg and Marissa, you are our crowning achievements. Everything we sacrificed was so that you could fly higher than we ever dreamed, and watching you become the partners and parents today with Leslie and Howard is the proudest achievement of our lives. My mom at 94, you're still the fiercest and most loving force in my life. Your strength and love made quitting impossible. I kept going because you never let me quit. To my dad, I wish you were here tonight, but in many ways you are. You told me to treat every show and every job I did as if it were my 7th game of the Stanley Cup final. I did, while carrying your life's and love's lessons every single day. Our grandkids, Charlie, Nico, Cole, and Dylan, Papa's 4 MVPs, you are the real reason we keep going strong. You make every sacrifice small and every celebration huge. We love you bigger than the sky. This is a tough business, as we all know, and there were nights I wondered if I had any more left to give. But every challenge reminded me why I love what I do and whom I do it with. To every producer, director, announcer, engineer, and operations pro I've ever worked with, you are the show, and I thank you. And to the Sports Broadcasting Hall of Fame, tonight you just didn't induct a broadcaster. You honored every person who believed in a kid from Brooklyn who had no right to dream this big. You proved that passion and perseverance matter. I'm humbled, grateful, and promise to continue earning this honor every day. Thanks, and have a wonderful night.